Hi guys, it's Said here. In this video and the coming ones, we're gonna be talking about the light part in Dialux Evo. In this little restaurant, we need like a nice and cozy lighting, but on here it says that there is no active luminaire. So how to find them, especially if you are a beginner? You just click on select, you go to catalogs and then Loom search, and it takes you to this website. Let's change the language, and on here we want indoor luminaires, and we want something like pendant that goes down next to the table. So we just opt for a pendant luminaire. We scroll down to look for the luminaire we think is the best for our project. I choose this one, and here are its characteristics. So you just send it to Dialux and you confirm it. Go to Dialux and here it is. Once you have your luminaire, you can start working. You have these tools and you're gonna use them to just implement your luminaire in your project. So we can use a rectangular arrangement. For example, for this place it's kind of a rectangle, so you just click like this, and yes, you implement it that way. And Dialux suggests the number of luminaires that you may use, but you always can change. You can say that you want 8 on here, and you want 2 here, just like this. Come on, see. There is a distance between the luminaire and the roof, and this is what we call the suspension or mounting. Okay, perfect. And Dialux did that because it understands it's a pendant luminaire, and you can move it further down this way, like manually, or just by typing like maybe the distance between your roof and the luminaire. Maybe let's make it 2, for example. You can change it that way. You have the polygonal arrangement. Let's say, for example, we want to light the kitchen using the same luminaire. We're just gonna go to draw a polygonal arrangement, just like this. And yeah, we close the polygon, and Dialux suggests the number of luminaires we may use. We say we want 3 on here, and you can say whatever you want, and you can just select one of these luminaires and delete it. For example, maybe this one. You can do a lot of things. Draw a circular arrangement, for example, something like this, and we can increase the quantity, like let's say 8, let's say 20. It's just as you want, as you need in your project, and it gives you something like this. I am in the middle. Alright, you can also replace an individual luminaire just like this, as well as you can do it by dragging and dropping. Well, you can also replace the selected luminaires. Maybe these 3 luminaires, you want to replace them by another luminaire. You just click on replace selected luminaires, but on here you don't have any other luminaire. So we go, for us to understand this example very well, we'll go and find another luminaire. Maybe this one, it's not that bad. Well, well, there are its characteristics. That is good for me. I send it to Dialux, I say yes, and yeah, it's here. It's here now. For example, these selected luminaires, I can just say replace selected luminaires. I go to history and I select the luminaire I wanna put in the place of the selected ones. I just say apply. Here it says if I wanna recalculate the installation position of the modified luminaires, I say no, because I want them to stay in the same place. Well, I also can change or replace or maybe let's say I wanna replace all the luminaires of this type. Maybe if you are working on a project and stuff and suddenly you gotta change the type of a luminaire by another one, you just select it and you say replace all luminaires of this type. I want to replace them by this one, for example, and the number on here, it says the number of this kind of luminaire used in your project. Here it says 40, on here it says 3. So let's select this one and apply it. No, we don't want to recalculate it. No, so let's come here again. On here it says nothing, means 0 luminaire of this type used in the project. On here it says 43. You can also import the photometric data of your luminaire by clicking here and choosing it in your computer. I will wipe out all these luminaires and start lighting my project properly. I'll choose this luminaire again and I will implement it in here. And for me to have this luminaire in the middle, just in the middle of this table, I can use this rectangular arrangement, just like this. And Dialux Evo suggests just one luminaire. It could have suggested maybe 2, maybe, I don't know, 2 by 2 or something, but as I said, we can always change it. Okay, now I am sure that it's in the middle. Come and see in the 3D view. Well, you can change the mountain height and etc. Let's make it 2, for example. Let's make it 1.5. Yeah, just like this. In order to make it like more real, we need a file on here. For that, we go to the construction tab. We go to the room elements, or maybe the furniture and objects. I prefer this one, and you just draw a little wire this way, and here it is. You can scale it by going to the 2D view, for example, or maybe you can scale it on here using numbers, and here it is. It's more real now that there's a wire. Alright, perfect. I will do the same for the rest. Once you have finished your implementation, you just start the calculation of your project. And here it is. These are the results. We are not gonna talk about that for now. We're just gonna take a look on how it looks like. Well, this is the result. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.